biggest key is flexibility. It's in that candidate A has got this key compared to candidate B. It is crucial because the candidate need to adapt fast and able to change the timing and strategy and how he work based on the company requirement.
In my opinion, our company need a person who have a great communication skill and a well-organized person. Candidate A seems have more different working experience than candidate B.
Yes, I agree with you that candidate A had been working with more company and different department compared to candidate B. Candidate A must be experienced more in working environment. I also believe that candidate A are more organized and know how to organize this company based on his job experience.
I think the candidate also must be punctual and disciplined. This is important to ensure every task and job are given finish on the time. And this attitude, I think, also will be a good example to the staff and under the chosen candidate.
Yes, punctuality and discipline is more important. Part of the candidate should have, and will be good example to the other staff. And this characteristic, both candidate have it, and because we can see that both candidate hold a higher position before this, and they will be a good boss before this.
What about leadership characteristics? I love to have someone that are more influenced and able to lead large staff. Which candidates are better?
Based on my observation, that I believe candidate A is more suitable with this characteristic because candidate A currently heading the IT department and of a very large and well established and old insurance company in the country. This must be easier for him to handle a large amount of staff.
By the way, our company also need a candidate that have more experience in the leadership and high exposure with leadership experience.
Okay, I also see that candidate A also have this characteristic because he involving in more company and more job scope and position. Before this, candidate A actively involved in the development of IT strategy as a mandate in the insurance industry, while the other 12-year experience were in telecom and oil and gas industry.
I think we also need a candidate that think out of the box and have a good confidence. What do you think?
Yes, candidate A, because he look at the big picture and prefer to delegate a lot of tasks to the team. He expressed comfort in stakeholder management and confident in resolving situations where there are disagreement. So he a good player, team player, what I can say.
And for the last requirement, is the candidate must be up to date and always follow up the latest news and technology, because we need a person that know what things are going around in the local and global.
Okay, based on my opinion too, that candidate A is the correct person, the suitable person to this characteristic because he is very well read and follow the latest global trend in insurance, banking and technology and related industry.
In my opinion, candidate is more qualified for this position because candidate has wide experience and not only insurance company but in telecom and oil and gas industry as well. Hence, candidate A has the advantage of having a wide network.
I agree with candidate A because, as we are all aware, with the effects of globalization, salary is one of our concern. We're not going to need to pay candidate A with a high salary as compared to candidate B, since candidate B has been in the industry longer as compared to candidate A. Thus, the demand will be higher, right?
Right.
Yes. Besides, I think that candidate A can cope with stresses well, since candidate A has the experience working in different industry, which means candidate A can handle any kind of work stress. And as for the company that is started for only 3 years, it has a lot to go through in future. It needs someone who is mentally and physically ready.
Adding more, as you can see, candidate A are more actively involved in IT strategy, so he is quite expert in IT industry. He must be well aware in security risk and managing risk in order to minimize losses. From there, he must know how to overcome those risks, right? And that will help a lot in conserving the financial in that company.
Not just that, candidate A also has strong leadership traits because he experiencing in leading 100 staff and he delegates his tasks to his workers. I'm confident that candidate A will be able to lead and train new staff with the knowledge that he got from other industries.
Oh, that is brilliant. I can see that candidate A is also capable of changing the marketing regulations since he is exposed to many companies. He actually can boost up the company's insurance sales and statistics. This is a great opportunity for the company to be a success in a blink of eyes with the great culture that he had. I believe this is the time for the company to grow and develop more.
Furthermore, what can I observe? Candidate A express comfort in stakeholder management, and that is really important because stakeholder is a key to success to any organizations.
Not just that, I can also observe from the overview, these candidates are well read and well observed and follow the latest global industry trends in insurance, banking and technology. Updated system and organization is a good point that we can put in the insurance company since the company is only started in just 3 years. A solid structured organization is important in order to stabilize the company and maintain the consistency. Thus, this candidate A meet the expectation.
From my view, candidate A have a wide experience ranging from oil industry and telecom. So he know every technology that he confront in that industry. So he can bring experience from it to manage information to improve our current business process.
On top of that, he is very well informed on latest global trend in insurance, banking, and technology, which can help injecting fresh ideas and new skill sets into the company.
Moreover, this role is a new role in our client. Therefore, it is a good practice to hire externally when specific skills are needed. They are not readily available within the organization.
Plus, our client need a candidate who can align with the company vision for aggressive growth plan, which is suitable for a candidate who is an assertive figure and a confident individual that can carry out the board mandate.
And as I can see, according to his resume, the candidate A have experience of managing 100 staff. So this shows his ability to lead and interact with his colleagues. This is very crucial part as to assess how candidate can fit in and adapt to a new situation or company.
Furthermore, Chief Information Officer is responsible to ensure a smooth distribution of information eternally and efficiently. The ability to see the bigger picture is helpful in making this strategic decision. Candidate A also possesses this factor.
The CIO or the Chief Information Officer often deal with the stakeholder and resolve disagreement. So candidate A possesses the right negotiation skill which is beneficial to the company.
When hiring a candidate for placement in an organization, the candidate also need to be chosen based on the impact that the candidate can give in the future. And on my opinion, the first impact that company will gain if hired candidate B is that the company might have achieved the vision easily. From what we have known, candidate B is an internal candidate that had been worked with the company itself, where before the company grows or when the company started to be open.
So there are more benefits has been clearly seen on candidate B because candidate B has also developed the company in 3 years back. Then this candidate also exposed on mission and vision of the company. It might help the candidate to eager by achieving the target since the challenges of the company faces embedded in their mind. Candidate B will also provide an idea to get out from the same problem and lead to success has been carried from the same time and and also to avoid challenges.
I would like to point out another things, which is candidate B is also well known in the growth plan. This means the structure that has been planned will always refer to the target for the company needed. In that case, the plan will be in terms of a way in solving problems, backup plans, and innovate an idea. When the plan is good in a good way or shape, the organized will be well fine and smoothly. Besides, the key to be successful company is always a good plan and well organized. By the experience from the beginning of the establishment of the company, followed by the good growth planning, the future of the company might be unstable.
Furthermore, candidate B is an internal candidate who knew all the challenges the department which currently facing and had laid out plan for the IT functions. This may lead to the management gets access to real-time aggregate information, which helps in operational and strategical decision making. It may also offer CIO position for the candidate also. Based on communication skills for the candidate, performance was satisfactory for candidate B in an organization to inform, persuade, and motive. This may also utilize the function of communication to be more successful. Other than that, candidate B can raise the capability in managing stakeholder demands. Through that, this may develop a trusting relationship among the organizations. Under this condition, stakeholders need to share more information regarding their utility functions, which increase the capability of candidate B, and also allocate their resources areas and increase the demand for the business transaction for them.